Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to a new week. My name is Roberta Robbins, and thank you for joining me here on my channel. Thank you for all your support, all your likes and subscribes, and all your comments and feedback. I love hearing from you guys. So here we are, the middle of June 2020. And last week, I did a card reading just similar to this, and I've been feeling called to do a few weekly card readings right now as we are in the summer eclipse season right now. And the intention of these weekly readings are to give the collective some guidance and some support to help you navigate the week ahead. So this week, wow, this week not only marks the middle of June, that we can believe that this month is already coming into the last phase, but also in the next few days, we are seeing another planet go retrograde, which happens to be Mercury is going retrograde on the 18th. We see the summer solstice happening on the 20th, and then hours later, we have a new moon in Cancer. It's a mega new moon plus a solar eclipse is all happening within the summer solstice weekend. So a really big time, lots of change. We've been feeling lots of change going on for us. Wow, like for a few months. And here we are in this 3 eclipses that we are going to be experiencing for this summer season of eclipses. Typically we get 2, but we have 3. And so this one that's coming up next weekend on the 20th of June is the second one. And so on June 5th, we have the full moon in Sagittarius lunar eclipse. And then this one that's coming up this week. And then in July, we will have another full moon eclipse happening in Capricorn. So lots going on. So I already pulled the cards for us today, just like I did the last week. And I always list the cards that are being used in the description for this video. They are here on the side of what I've used. And this is the Light Seers, the Moonology, and Angels and Ancestors. So the details will be there in the description box for you. So we go with what is the theme? When connecting with spirit, connecting with our higher self, what is the guiding theme and support for us for this week, this upcoming powerful week? And so the top row here, as we can see at the top, we're working with the very first card being the 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles, we're moving to like that, solid fulfillment of the earthly realm, the material realms, but also the 9 of Pentacles represents that being solid within yourself and having like all the things you've been calling in, enjoying that, embracing all of the gifts that you have in your life and that there's plenty. So coming at the start of this week, just taking some time to realize that there is all these blessings, all this abundance, everything that you've been calling and needing, all your gifts, they're actually there. And it's just time to actually enjoy some of this for yourself. And then we move into the next card here being the 8 of Swords. And so we get into the middle of the week and there's like this energy of 8 of Swords is like we're up into our mind. She has in the reflection a blindfold on, that she's apparently bound, tied with fine strings with these crows that are pulling and binding her. But the reality is she's not bound, right? This is just a mirror. This is just an illusion. So be mindful if you're getting too caught up thinking that you can't move forward or you have no power or you're just not seeing things clearly. Be mindful that this is an illusion and that you have the power to move forward and make changes in your life, within your thoughts, especially into your beliefs and that. So as we go into the end of the week, as we enter into that summer solstice and the eclipse, we get to the 6 of Cups. And 6 of Cups is such a beautiful card. It's here, it's calling us from remembering, embracing a journey from, you know, whatever path you have been leading yourself into where you're arriving. And it's all about your cups are full. It's about blessings and joy and companionship and unconditional love and support. So that there's that around you, reminding you of the journey that you've taken, the journey of self-love, and that there's companionship and love around you, and that your cups are full, and that they've been pulling you towards a truth and a destiny within yourself. We go into our next row here, and we're going to the Moonology here, and we have meditate and contemplate at the start of the week. And we had this card last week. I'm pretty sure we had this card last week. And so it's still bringing in that meditate, contemplate, go within. All these planets we have right now, I think it's like 5 of them are retrograde, and then Mercury's going retrograde, as you heard me say. And then on the 22nd, we actually have Neptune going retrograde too. So, you know, retrogrades want us to go within, slow down, and to reflect, right, into the medicine of those planetary aspects that are having a little bit of reflection within themselves. So that's what they're mirroring back out. So it can still, during this time, meditation and contemplate. And then we're moving into the middle of the week here. The energy is gaining momentum. And I feel like what's this saying here is the energy is gaining momentum. We're about to lead spring season here in the Northern Hemisphere. We're about to embark on a new season of summer. And so the energy of summer and summer solstice is that the energy is rising. The days are long and full and sunny and warm, and there's an illumination, and we have more internal energy, and we want to be out more and socializing. So the energy, we are feeling that. We're feeling that the summer is calling us, the illumination of the sun is calling to us. And, you know, in the days and the times that we're living in now, things are opening up more, right? We're getting back to seeing each other a little bit more, getting back to some of the things that we've been missing for the last 3 months of our lives. You know, shops and businesses and bigger group gatherings are allowed at this time. So things are opening up. So there's this energy of movement forward and forward into the new. Remember, the new season, new path. This is what this time has been showing us. And as we get into that week and the end of the week, we have emotions are running high. And it has that under the supermoon here. So it's a new moon, a very powerful new moon, solar eclipse, summer solstice. I mean, crazy, powerful, transformational portal. And so the emotions may be running high, of course, because there's just so much going on. So we're going to have to remember the meditate and contemplate. This is like something that's, you know, meditate, contemplate. Remember that if things are getting in too much into your mind, illusions, you have the power, break free, right? The guiding line up here with these 3 cards, you have everything you need, all the tools, right? You're solid within what you have and how to use them. And then right above this, right, this emotions are running high, we have that partnership and the unconditional love. So this is also, I feel like, you know, we might be also feeling a little bit of stuff in regards to relationship, into how we're communicating, how we're being together. And so to be gentle with yourself in your loved ones in your life. And then we have some guiding angels and ancestor cards here with the Kyle Gray card coming in to support with some governing energy to anchor us in. I feel like it's very much anchoring. What I noticed with these cards that were pulled this week, all masculine. Now we're leaving Gemini season. As of the 20th, we're moving into Cancer. So we're moving from the mind, from air. We're moving into Cancer, which is the mother and feminine and the moon energy. And so we have learned, though, some how to balance that duality a bit more within our mind, within our masculine self. So it's interesting that we have all it representing in these cards, anyhow, masculine energy. So we have the High Priest, intend and create. He's focused, he's cleared, he's got his guide. So keep focused, keep clear. The new moon is about that, setting those intentions, right? Getting clear to bring into the new dream. And we're in this eclipse season, as I've said, but this one is like saying it's time to shut the book. Not just a chapter in our life. It's time to like get ready to get going, get moving on. So it's very important. We're manifesting big time with these eclipse season, the summer solstice. So we have to be focused and know where we're going. He's looking ahead, he's clear, and it's like, what are we going to create? What do you want to create? And then we have the elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. And we're being called, and more people are talking about our ancestral patterns, our ancestral wounding, healing the ancestral lines, and stepping into our wider, wiser, elder, crone, wise medicine woman, man, into our parts of ourselves, into our lives. So we're moving beyond what has been holding us back, but also like things that haven't really been ours, but we've been carrying. So it's time to take time to take time to heal and release from that part as we dream and we move forward. And then we have the hermit. Retreat and recharge, which is interesting. The emotions are running high, but there's this love and gentleness and unconditional love that's, all happening up here. And here's like that meditate, contemplate. We have it up over here too, right? So there's this like, come within yourself. It's time to possibly just do a little internal retreat within yourself to recharge, because you're going to need that for next weekend, that the 20th and 21st weekend. You're going to need to make sure you're balancing your self-care, coming within, stepping into your higher wisdom and soul purpose, listening, rejuvenating, and honoring that part of yourself, and just being trusting when you need to like go within or retreat and recharge. I would say you're going to need a balance of that energy, honoring the celebration and the flow and the abundance, everything that's coming in next weekend, but also you're going to need this balance within yourself. So I hope that will bring you some guidance for this new week, which is obviously June 15th to the 21st, 2020, moving into the last part of this month of June. We're right in that smack dab coming up to the middle of this eclipse season, this very powerful eclipse season. I would love to hear from you guys. I'd love to hear how you're doing, how this is resonating. Remember, this is a collective message. It's not going to resonate for each and every single one of you, but you will know if it is. You will feel it within you, and you'll be like, that's resonating. This is important. Or as you reflecting, you may want to even come back to this message a few times throughout the week for some guidance. And I was reading it, definitely kind of as a progression through the week, and with that guiding top energy for yourself. So let me know how you guys are doing, and enjoy a beautiful new week as we enter into the last half of June 2020.